In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine?
At Grandpa's funeral doing some memories, and so inside this book we have a memory for everybody in the family.
Turn it over, Grandpa.
You guys can all follow along.
Who did this?
Kelly.
Kelly.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Kelly.
So, to our mother, grandmother, mentor, and friend, we dedicate this book to you for your 80th birthday celebration. With Grandpa by your side, you began this family on September 4th, 1954. 4 children, 10 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren later. We are a strong, joyful, and loving family unit. You and Grandpa have touched each of our lives in a special way. You've given us guidance over the years and helped each of us to learn some important life lessons. You've shown us inner strength, true beauty, and worldly kindness. You've shared your experiences, your wisdom, love of culture, travel, and adventure. You exemplified a beautiful, loving relationship of lasting adoration and friendship. You showed us the I am what I am moments
Who wrote this?
in marriage.
We went uptown because everything was so close and you didn't have to be afraid of anything then. And Dad finished the basement and we would hang out down there with our friends. And I remember my friends and I going down there and dancing to our 45 records.
Yeah.
What's a record?
Just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind. Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk her away and watch it shining. Watch her watch the morning come.
Told me to shoot pool and told me not to tell my mother about our stop. Finally, we came home one year with 2 big Canadian honkers. They had wingspans of almost 6 feet. Wow, it was so cool. Then we called it groovy. We were on our way home empty-handed as usual when we came across a whole flock of geese feeding in a cornfield. Dad explained to me that we were bending the rules a little because we're not exactly on the Horicon Marsh property, but we blasted away like Dirty Harry and brought them home later.
Now I'm crying, ain't I? Gone to Carolina in my mind. There ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love's the finest thing around. Whisper something soft and kind. And hey babe, the sky's on fire. I'm dying, ain't I? I'm gone to Carolina.
Chris, I think what we'll do is just go over to Dam 3 and check it out.
In my mind,
Okay.
I'm gone
Well, let's go down.
You want to go get Dick first?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's close. We'll go through those trees, by that opening, and take a right, and that's right to our house.
Ain't he just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Well, dark and silent late last night, I think I might have heard the highway calling. Geese in flight and dogs that bite.
Most best memories come from holidays we spent together as family. We had so much fun at every reunion. I love the time we spent playing cards with the blitz and dominoes, and enjoyed cookies, and playing spoons at Grandma Shadow's house.
Signs that might be omens say I'm going, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. With a holy host of others standing around me, still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it seems like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me if I'm up and gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine?
At our little ranch home on St. Stephen's Drive in Menominee Falls. These were great times for me because my siblings were still around and there were lots of activities. There were 4th of July wagon and bike parades, pageants and shows in different neighbors' garages that included costumes and dance routines that were pretty creative for little kids. I was always dressed up as a clown for some reason, I guess because I fit the costume and had no musical talent, which I still do not.
Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Gone to Carolina in my mind. And I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Gone to Carolina in my mind. Gone, I'm gone. Say nice things about me, 'cause I'm gone.
Seeing Brandon, one memory in particular that stood out was a McDonald's with a water park attached to it. Unfortunately, we couldn't go there. There was nightlife for adults in a theme park my family went to called Silver Dollar City. I remember my dad taking me there. That was one really good day. They had a turn of the century Western theme, if you all remember.
Yeah, that was neat.
Wooden roller coasters and craftsmen making wooden objects and kettle popcorn.
Good time.
Our entire vacation was wonderful, and I hope to replicate it with the 2013 reunion.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Most of my favorite childhood memories were spent at the Lake Cottage. I always look forward to summers spent at the lake. As a child, I always looked forward to rides in the wagon of Grandpa's lawn tractor up and down the big hill. Game nights filled with Uno, Old Maids, and spoons. Nighttime boat rides and bonfires were always the end to a great day. Collecting all of Grandpa's empty beer cans became a way of income for all of us kids to cash in at the little store and buy candy. Going for ice cream at the Big Bopper and playing songs on the jukebox at Zeke's were always a fun treat. Going blueberry picking was always fun, but always turned into a competition between us kids whose bucket weighed the most.
Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of years without crying. Now I want to understand. I have done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding. You must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what is wrong, 'cause I am wise to leave them open for so long. 'Cause I have wandered through this world, and as each moment has unfurled, I've been waiting to awaken from these dreams. People go just where they will. I never noticed them until I got this feeling that it's later than it seems. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what you see. I hear their cries. Just say if it's too late for me.
tell me what to do, then she'd say, well, I had an entire family of mice with babies in my pantry.
She always one-upped us.
Always.
No matter what tragedy we have, Grim always one-upped us.
And then when I had rust spots on the clothes from the water, you reminded me, or you told me what to use to rust out. And then you said, well, when we lived in the old house, the farmhouse, you were washing your hair in the middle of washing your hair, and the water would just shut off. And
That was
they're
actually
gone.
house cleans right now.
Okay.
Great times at Grandpa's basement, drawing on the chalkboard and playing school, riding the tricycle and tiny bikes, playing dress up, and later having ping pong tournaments when we were there during the summer and Christmas time. I remember Kelly, Matt, and I making up songs, doing shows for everybody in our crazy dress up clothes.
Ever since I was a little kid, I always loved going to visit Grandma and Grandpa. They'd always come to greet us at the door and give us a big warm hug.
Read louder.
One thing was always certain, we would eat the biggest meals. Grandma's a great cook, and one of my favorite meals is her chicken and dumplings. Of course, with Grandpa, it was the barbecue ribs. I was always asking what was for dinner. Another great memory. Another great memory was going to Lake Webster in Indiana. We played cornhole with Grandma and Grandpa all day and went out to the That vacation was awesome.
Memories is going to some fun water park in Naples. It was really fun finding all of the fossils in the sand, going down all the water slides, and floating around lazy river with Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah.
It was cool jumping off the diving boards when you guys were watching me. Another one of my favorite memories is going fishing with Grandpa at the pond in the backyard. Also, when we went fishing by the river, we threw rocks at the alligators. Then they came running after us. We got in the car and drove away as fast as we could.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Anderson.
Can you wave? Oh, we're so wave.
Anderson waves. Wave, Anderson.
There you go.
Walk on the ocean, step on the storm. Flesh becomes water, wood becomes bone. Walk on the ocean.
Tom fishing out to, I don't need to read this to tell you this story.
Right.
Took him fishing out to North Carolina. We did king mackerel fishing. All her dad talked about on the way out and the way back was White Castle ham.
Of course.
And how Ohio and Columbus is the home of White Castle ham.
Yeah.
We're coming back in the late afternoon. We're coming around the bypass in Columbus, Ohio. Rush hour type traffic. I've got double super crew truck with a 20-foot boat on the back of it. And he's looking at every exit for a White Castle ham. We finally get, because we near this one ramp, he says, there's a White Castle, get off. And I had to shoot him across a couple lanes of traffic, all the way to the side, to hit that ramp, to get to that White Castle hamburger. I'm glad I didn't wreck my boat doing it.
Okay, let's see. I first met Tom, Marie, and the rest of the Page clan after we had been dating just a couple of weeks. We had gone skiing in Durango. Do you remember that, Grandma? And you fell? And you broke your leg, and Kelly, you didn't put the picture in.
Because I want to remind her of that.
Oh, I think you should have.
Grandma fell. I will send you the picture.
It was her knee. It was her knee.
Grandma fell and broke something. Grandpa went and ordered a top. And he said, if you're going to be my future son-in-law, have a top with me.
But I want to look around me now. Stand still. See more of the people and the places that surround me now. Time stands still. Freeze this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger. Experience slips away. Experience slips away. Time stands still. I turn my face to the sun. Close my eyes. Let my defenses down. All those wounds that I can't get unwound. I let my past go too fast. No time to pause. If I could slow it all down, like some captain whose ship runs aground, I could wait until the tide comes around. Time stands still. I'm not looking back, but I want to look around me now. Time stands still. See more of the people and the places that.
Ultimately, the eternal love of finding your soulmate.
I'm not going to make it.
We so appreciate and will forever treasure the loving happiness you've given our family. This book is dedicated to you with a little piece of each of us inside. You've given us a lifetime of memories, and now we'd love to share some of our favorites. Happy birthday, Grandma Page. Thank you so much for these wonderful memories, and here's to years of many, many more.
Oh, my